Hello Mechwarriors, how's it going? And welcome to another episode of Mechwarrior Online. And today guys, it's time to take out the Dervish for a spin. It's a beautiful 55-ton mech, mainly built around missiles. Today we are taking the 8D variant because it has a good chunk of hardpoints that we are utilizing, and I also like the quirks of the guy. So let me talk about the quirks before we dive into the build, and then the skills, and then get into two games. First of all, energy range 5%, ER laser duration 10%, ER laser heat generation 10%, it's okay. We also have a missile cooldown quirk. Now it's getting interesting, of 10%, missile heat generation 10, and missile spread 10, and then a tiny bit of armor. Like we have like 10 on the center torso, 5 on the right torso and left torso, and 18 on the arms. So they are kind of well protected actually. We are using MRM 10s as our main weapons today. We have 4 missile hardpoints, so we're filling these all with MRM 10s, so we have a total of 40. And in general, having smaller launchers is usually better. So when you take a look at the 10, we have a cooldown of 3.9 seconds, and if you have an MRM 40, you have a cooldown of 4.5. So as you can see, single launcher is not that good comparatively. And the other values are kind of falling in line with that as well, except for heat, I believe. Heat is 11.5. Heat here is 4, so that means we generate 16 heat compared to the 11.5. There's a drawback, but we have enough cooling to actually sustain ourselves. And that's the point here. So we can pump out that DPS if we just put another heatsink or 2 on the mech, and we are good to go. It's also worth noting that we have some support weapons in form of ER small lasers. These are on the arms, but they are just support weapons, and I didn't even bother upgrading my arms completely, as you can see, because I didn't really care about these weapons at all. I think, honestly, after watching or looking at this right now, I would probably drop some leg armor and get the armor up, so I have these arms as a bit of a shield, but I really like the additional armor bonus that we get anyway, so it's fine. You can, again, invert those, no problem. Running an XL Engine 300, and you might be like, ooh, XL, it's a bit risky, right? But the hitboxes of the mechs, of this mech are actually not too bad. I really like the humanoid mechs for that. It has a relatively narrow profile. We have these big arms. It is actually okay. And here's one fact, we have a good chunk of jump jets, so our damage will spread if you jump when getting hit, not only onto the torso, but also on the legs. So the enemies will have a hard time trying to follow our path when we jump up and down and not only run vertically. So that gives us a whole nother like dimension that we can dodge, and as a result our legs are getting hit a bit more, and we can stay alive a little longer. Also worth noting, we have MRMs here, not SRM, so we can shoot at about 550 meters range, so being safe and, you know, exposing ourselves only a little bit, jumping up, shooting, and then falling back down. That's the game plan, staying in motion, staying active. It is not necessarily a brawler that wants to throw itself into the fight. It is a skirmisher that wants to be everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So, the rest is, as you can see, ammunition. We got 5 jump jets, which is the maximum. I wanted to be jumpy as crap in this one, and that's the build. Let's go over to the skills before we dive into the games. As you can see, I have my good old DPS skill build here, max cooldown, max heat gen, so we can fire as often as possible. I do like velocity, especially on MRMs, otherwise they would be a little bit slow for my taste. Don't really want to just lead my shots so much. It's better to have a kind of point and click adventure. It's helping out a little bit. It's not too crazy, but it definitely helps. Going for missile rack, missile spread, and obviously high explosive here, and then maximum armor and skeletal density, so our XL engine is not blowing up that quickly. And as you can see, I'm actually going for some of these jump nodes. They are not necessary, but they are very convenient, and I like to have them here. So it's up to you whether or not you take them. Yeah, I just like them. Getting a bit of radar deprivation, as well as, I just realized, double UAV and double cool shot. I'm actually not utilizing this. I forgot to put the secondary, or actually the 4th consumable into the mech. I'm running double cool shot, single UAV. But hey, again, this is also kind of debatable. You don't necessarily need that. This is all convenience. You could probably get away with maybe 1 UAV, 1 cool shot, not going down all of these paths, and be fine. But hey, that's the build, everybody. I wish you all a lot of fun in the 2 games that are coming now. And if you have that, as always, don't forget to leave a rating, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's mech content every single day on this channel. And now it's time to hit the battlefield. Alrighty guys, first game of the day. We're playing Domination on the Grim Plexus. So, yeah, I would say I think we have to wait until the battlefield tightens a bit. I wanted to say we're gonna set up in the like Echo 6 area, but maybe, just maybe, we're pushing into the Foxtrot 7 area. as quickly as possible, because then we'll be relatively close to our enemies, and, you know, my teammates probably want to go there as well. So I want to see if I can get there. Also, Christmas bells are on. I mean, tis the season, don't you say it like that? So yeah, let's go. We have some friends here. We have a Mad Dog, Roughneck, Sun Spider, so I believe those will provide some mid-range support, and I want to be in the Fox 7 low ground for the first phase of the game, since I don't want to get shot from far, far away. I cannot retaliate, not by myself. So, yeah, let's go over here, see what we can do. And it's the
natural vector that we have anyways, right? Everybody's coming over here. It's gonna be a nice fight, and,
Baradul.
hello. It's Baradul, is what he said.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Yeah. Okay, so we found enemies, 750 meters. We can fire at 550. My ideal position would be 400. That's where I feel comfortable actually hitting things. And yes, we wanna most likely get an overview of the battlefield. I'm recording a bit. Okay. So, let's go around.
Don't be a shitter on
See if we can... Oh, there's a guy, there's a Hellbringer. Put up my UAV already. It's probably coming down here, huh? Easy. Oh, he's going back. Okay. Very little exposure there. That was perfect. There's another guy. Just dump some missiles into him and the fight is on. Don't want to be here, really. I'm happy to trade hits early on. But I believe the enemies know. And knowing is bad for us. Okay. Yeah, that was the large laser of the Hellbringer. That's the worst condition that we have right now. Do we go for the Hellbringer? I mean, my teammates are kind of so close, man. So close. That was like 30 meters that we didn't have there as the Hellbringer. Alright, let's go for the Hellbringer. Pushing Hellbringer, Fox 8. It's an Atlas, okay. Careful. Oh, he actually managed to dive down to cover. I know that there's a direwolf, but if we stay low, I think we can get it done. So here's the Hellbringer. Go for his legs then, I guess. He doesn't get the angle, but I do, because I'm a little lower. So the direwolf is not helping him, but somebody else is. Stay in motion. Oh, there we go. Let's get out of here. The big boy is coming. So, it's an Atlas, right? It's the Atlas? It is the Atlas. Uh-huh. Eating a fistful of whatever he has. SRMs, huh? Alright. Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm happy to trade some hits again. I'm happy to take some fire, but we're running XL, and we gotta be careful with all of this. This is a problem up there, the autocannon direwolf. We're not really contesting the guy, so I think it's time to actually go for him. His legs are weak, so I'm gonna try to take him. It's okay. We can trade hits. Yeah, legs against legs. Alright, we pushed him back, but what are we doing with it? We are not doing anything with it because my teammates are not pushing anymore. That's a problem. I think we could have gotten him if there was a bit more coordination and communication. Now he is in his perfect spot to fire at us again relentlessly. Let's get out of here. We need to find an angle on these guys.
There we go.
That is a Mauler, which is not... Maybe I should just switch flanks completely. I don't think we can win any glory here on this side. So let's help... Do we need help on the Mauler? We don't, right? But it's a better spot to be in general. It's another guy. Shadow Cat, okay. See what we can do here. Back to cover, instantly. Alright, try again. He was waiting. I am eating it, but again, it's fine. As long as we are trading hits. And I am doing better than they do. Okay, there's more here. No, it's actually just a Shadow Cat. We have too many people on this side. Guys, come on, be a bit faster with the killing of this skirmisher. Because our other flank is getting obliterated. I cannot help there. I can help here. Alright. Oh, he's killable. If I hit properly. Okay, we take the high ground here. Is he running? We got some MRM support, but there's a direwolf. And our flank is collapsing. Hello. Don't look at me. He's looking at me. He is still looking at me. Alright, active gameplay, guys. Active gameplay. We need it now. We need to get some kills. Okay, stay in motion. Vapor Eagle. My legs are so bad. We need to keep them in low ground in order to not die. That was a miss. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So no jumping anymore, I guess. Here comes the cavalry for the enemy. Yeah, it's kind of over, right? And trying to go for it. Hey, Vapor Eagle. What are you doing here, huh? Could get the kill. That's pretty good. Here comes Atlas. Why is Atlas not dead by now? Oh god, he's fresh and he's angry. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's where we go down. I try to hold my own here. 680 damage. Not too bad. Not too bad. I feel like we didn't really have the team cohesion, and honestly, that direwolf should have been dead. I couldn't push out any further, though. Otherwise, I would have been, or got killed by everybody. So what we needed was that little bit more damage on the legs of the direwolf, and as a result, he is still dealing damage here, still throwing bullets at us. Completely uncontested, except for the brief moment where we were trying to make a push happen there, but it didn't happen. All right, anyway, good game. Good game. I think it shows the mobility and capabilities of this mech quite well. We got some damage done here. Got about 700 done, 500 taken, 463 taken. No killing blow though, because again, we couldn't just grab the kills from the enemy. I want to see a thing. Who was the dire wolf? Where's the D-wolf? Yeah, that's what I thought. He was just all like laying fire down range all the time without being contested at all. He had a good spot there, being completely shielded by his friends from our push. He could do whatever he wants, and that thing shows in the numbers. Anyway, that was the first round. Let's go over to the next one and see how this will go down. Alrighty guys, second game of the day. We are playing the Rubelite Oasis, I believe is what the map is called. We're playing skirmish, and yes, I really want to try to ring these Christmas bells because it is the season. Let's go. Try our best here. Yeah, what do we want to do? I think getting hit by friendly fire is not one of the things I want to do. It's just a grace. It's nothing major, nothing to be upset about. However, I feel like I don't necessarily want to be with the big boys, because the big boys, I don't know. Do they have long range? Do they want to sit somewhere? I believe the Stone Rhino wants. This is an Ultra Autocannon 2 build, most likely. So it has range, it wants to stay in a sniper position, and therefore is not gonna really push with me. Therefore, I need to find my space somewhere else, alone, or maybe with our other skirmishers. We got a Vindicator, which is one of them. Usually. Firestarter Vulcan, also very good at that. You know, I'm gonna take the low ground with the Vindy. I think we can get things done here. Hey, Vindy. What's up, man? You wanna fight together? Hello. Hey. Okay, so I think we have to wait a little until the enemies are up on the Delta 6 area, if they are ever going there. Alright, he does not react. The arm wiggle. Man, come on. Respond to the arm wiggle. It is mandatory. Large lasers, binary lasers here. They also have a UAV, and they know that we are down here now. If they're communicating, all of them know that we are down here now. I want to pop my UAV. Want to see if there's anybody. Also, don't really want to push out there. Huh. Alright. So we are setting up firing lines. Okay. Okay. I put my UAV up here. I want to see if there... Yeah, there's somebody. Delta 6 is somewhat hot. Got a Shadowcat, though. It's not really an enemy that I consider building up a firing line or anything. Alright, let's try around here. Careful. Not hittable. Oh, there's a guy! Aimed a little too low. A little bit too low. He's not gonna push that, right? You don't want to push... There's a guy that wants it. And I want him. I'm gonna just say hello to the guy. So, people are now escalating the fight. They are moving in. Here's the Shadowcat. Let's give him hell. Oh, yes. And again, a little too high there. But let's try to stay a little more on him. Give him another nice tap on the shoulder. From behind this time. There's a guy up here. Saw him. Okay, check out... I wanted to say low ground, but high ground seems to be kind of scary. Huh. Got hit in the back for some reason. That's weird. Okay. Is there somebody up there? Should probably stay in motion randomly to not... The Black Knight! Alright, so skirmishers, assemble. We're gonna try to take that guy. Let's go. Yeah, there's also an assault mech, but he's above, so it's not that big of a deal unless he's shooting from above into our bottom situation. Okay, here we go. Being aggressive. I think this is what wins the game. And, I mean... Black Knight has some armor, but we have overwhelming firepower. What about that, huh? And he's dead. Come on, ding dong. No ding dong. There was an assault mech in Fox 6 high ground. I think I want to get him. People are turning around though. Okay, so they are trying to get the other
the other side going. Wonder what's happening down below. I really want to partake in that fight, that's for sure. And yeah, PPC's coming from here, so I figured out who shot me in the back. Do I ignore that guy, or do we go for him? I don't want to waste my time up here while the other guys are having like a big fight going on. There's another guy. UAV is up. Okay, okay, here they are. Found them. Found them. What are you? You are long-range King Crab. I'm getting shot in the back. Again. Okay, King Crab. He has Gauss rifles. And he has a friend, which is a problem. It's the Shadowcat from earlier. We know that he's weak on the legs. No, it's a different one, right? Alright. I mean, he's weak on the side torso, that's for sure. Let's stay on him. We have a friend. Important thing is that we are staying in motion. Trying to dodge these shots. Oh, he overheated. Oh, let's punish him. Come on, another shot to his side. Couldn't quite get him. Could not quite get him. But the King Crab is halved. And he's moving. So we are doing a wonderful job here. Yeah, let's stay close to him. Getting shot again. Okay, you take the Crab. I'm gonna take the Shadowcat. Yeah, that's the component destroyed. That's the thing I wanted earlier. Okay, so King Crab is down. Shadowcat is down? Is down, perfect. Oh, I love when a plan comes together. I like that little skirmish, that was cool. We weren't really, like, massively in the fight as a result, but I think we were very, very helpful here, taking down these snipers so that my team on the other side could concentrate on what they do best, which is destroying everything. Alright, so... yeah, I think this is a very aggressive push to clean up the battlefield of the last survivors here. Alright, let's partake in that. Cannot get him, right? Can I? I might. Come on. Bing bong. Bing bong. I'm behind you. I am everywhere. And your shield is gone. And another one. Alrighty. I like the Dervish. It's cool. It's a very nice medium mech skirmish dude that can pump out some damage at, you know, a safe-ish distance with the 550 meters. You could skill into range even further. And yeah, it is mobile. It has enough cooling for most of the fights. I'm a big fan of this guy. We got 2 killing blows, 2 kill most damage dealt with 668 damage done. We got 200 and about 300 damage taken and 8 components destroyed. Guys, that has been it for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then don't forget to leave a rating. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's mech content every single day. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.